Okay, so we've got a pretty cool bodysuit story today from a person named Luan Weiss or whatever.
Oh, I'm super excited. So we'll start with the email. It says, "Hi Remy, hi Kevin. I started at 19 years old with a band logo and a wolf tattoo. Now I'm 25, somewhere at the end of my suit." Oh man, you went pretty quick.
Yeah, this guy's not at the end of fucking anything. I'll buy that for a second.
I don't know if I do my hands and neck, but probably yes. Next month I will continue my tattoo project after a break of 1 year. Lack of motivation. It's a mix of Angelo from Psyland 25 and Lea Rabenschwarz from Zurich. The clouds with the castle, the raven, and my left arm were done by Lea. The background of the raven and everything else were done in Psyland. Psyland, that seems familiar. Is that?
Yeah, that's Lily Lou's.
Yeah. Cool, Lily Lou.
Yeah,
right arm and right leg are several layers of some cover-ups on the chest. The black on the right leg needs to get done properly, and I want to bring the colors of the front into my left arm as well, but I'm not sure how. What do you think? Also, I'm not quite sure how to approach hands and neck. The palm with the heart on it has 2 passes, and the other with the seed of life is only 1 pass, both settled for 2 years. I send you also some progress pics of my raven, my two days in a row at Psyland, and my first 2 tattoos that are obviously covered by now. Haha. Most important, learning.
Dude, it's going way too fucking quick.
Right? Most important,
That's
learning
coming
for
from me.
so far was go to the right artist for the right style and consider what you want in the end. I'm very happy for how it came out for me and grateful for the experience of all this, although I could have saved some money and spend some extra hours of tattooing.
You don't get your whole bodysuit done in 6 years and multiple cover-ups by the time you're 25 and not like getting tattooed.
Right? He ends it with "Have a great day" in advance for some advice. And he also mentions that the marks are caused by some suspensions.
Yeah, of course.
Which I think we would have been able to definitely tell. Yeah. So let's look at these tattoos.
So this is the first thing that he had, and I definitely agree. It was good to cover this. He could have covered it with anything he wanted, and I would have liked it better than this.
Oh, yeah. I really... man, I'm so not a fan of these weird mandala...
I mean...
Yeah.
People can like what they like, but people already know my thoughts on this stuff, so I think I've said enough on that.
Yeah, not my style.
And this wolf is not that bad, but it's not that good either. It's pretty generic stuff overall.
It's mid-row, and it's not awful. It's not horribly done. The fur could have been textured better, but I understand why you would have covered this.
What I want to know is if some dramatic change happens in his life that he goes from that to like this stuff overnight, where it's just like he just could afford it suddenly, or what the deal is. Like, I'd need to know the backstory of like how he went from these small ones to this so quick.
Yeah, this raven is pretty wicked. I'm wondering if it's affordability as well.
Well, yeah, and this one I like. Remember we reviewed the back piece cover-up, the giant bird?
Yeah,
I like this
way better.
But they were working from a stage of like open space, so obviously it's easier to do that.
I don't know how I feel about this like mandala inside, but like,
I mean, I'm not a big fan of mandalas.
Neither am I, but that's pretty wicked. Oh man, and then the progression.
I like this tattoo.
Yes.
I don't know that it needs those elements, but
no,
whatever floats your boat.
I really like it. I was not expecting it to turn out this way. I really like it, and what we can see going on the arm, it definitely ties it together. I think that mandala was a must. Oh, yeah.
What I think tied everything together is the pops of color.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, I think it gives it some definition.
Oh, those color pops are wicked.
Especially as he added the black.
Yeah.
Like to his shoulders and stuff. Like this, it's just, he's covered so much so fast, it's hard to even tell where it starts and where it ends.
Great. What is this? Is this color like violet? Like a... I like it.
Some kind of purple.
I'm a really big fan of it. I really like this bodysuit. this raven is quite wicked.
Yeah, the purple is pretty cool. It's just it's accented by the white and the black, so I don't know exactly what color it is, but
and so just to clarify, so the raven is done by not by Psyland?
No.
But the rest of the bodysuit, so his arms.
Yeah,
we're
so
assuming...
he said that part of his arm was done by her as well. Mm-hmm. So this would have been, I'm sure, done by her.
Yeah.
All the black and the scratchy stuff.
So the scratchy black is definitely because
that's very typical for Psyland.
They do it's such a great style. Oh man.
So the palms are okay. What I would recommend is dot lining instead of lining. Like I would always say dot lining. Like it looks like lines, but you can dot them in, and then you'll get that black like darker.
And you almost want it to blow out, hey?
Well, of course you want it to blow out,
Yeah.
and this definitely did blow out.
Yeah.
But
there are missing chunks.
Well, they're pretty good. I just think you can get them a little bit more, like you can get them deeper, and then they'll take a different tone of black, because these have gone very blue. They're like almost green. Mm-hmm. So they don't have to go that color. But this is fine. These are decent palm tattoos.
Yeah, I like your palm tattoos. I don't like your leg sleeve.
What I think is the leg sleeve isn't finished yet.
Yeah.
As much as he might think it is. I think that more color comes in.
It feels really unfinished.
And
it doesn't go with the rest of your body.
Well, it does and it doesn't, right? So, like, if you look, it does make sense in the grand scheme of things. Like,
I like everything but the pink and blue.
Well, the pink and blue has been carried
Oh, I
into his other
see.
parts of his suit.
Oh, okay, now I like it better.
So, but what I think happens here, and he was already talking about bringing color into his arm over here, where this negative space. I think he's going to be way more colorful than he thinks he will by the time this is over, and he's still got negative space. And there's no fucking way I'm buying that this guy's done. And if he's watched my channel at all, he already knows that you can just fucking do whatever you want anyway.
Castle's pretty cool too. Yeah, I mean, it's just the order of the pictures that I'm looking at. I don't like your leg sleeve by itself, but with the bodysuit as a concept, it looks pretty cool.
It's all one theme, right?
Yeah.
The castle is really out of place, and though it's cool,
I like the castle.
It's so lost in all these cloudy wave things. That's my only real critique of it. It is a nice little hidden...
It's a castle in the sky.
But it's a hidden, nice little pop, but like you don't really notice it until you're right up on it, and that's fine if you like that, but I don't think that it's necessary, really. But like overall, I think more color comes into this, and I don't think it's not at all hard to envision how it develops on the hands and the neck.
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
know
say
what he's talking about.
The end line on your neck there really sucks.
Yeah, but like he says he's planning on building up, but he doesn't know how. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you don't know how? Just do more black.
Yeah, more black, more like you could do that rough painterly style black that you've got going. You could do more of those weird cloud swirls. You could bring that pink and blue and black up.
It's very easy. Like he's got a real low end to his wrist tattoo there on the one side.
Yeah, you need to pull that down, I think.
I think that whole arm gets blacked out anyway, because that actually, when you're looking at the whole bodysuit, that weird mandala with the moon and all that fucking stuff there adds the least and takes away the most from this visual. Mm-hmm. That should be more green, pink, and black.
Yeah, if we're going with the theme.
Yeah, there should be no more of that. It doesn't make sense here anymore. And it's just too soft.
Yeah, as a whole, though, this bodysuit looks pretty cool. You just need to tweak one or two things. And, like, I would almost, like... I mean, my opinion is I would almost go for, like, a bit of a collar and come up on the clavicles and leave the, like go darker on the sides of the neck.
Dude's going full face one day.
You think so?
It's synonymous with this style of tattooing. So I don't know when he gets there, but he's only 25. He's not done yet. You don't do this much and multiple cover-ups in 6 years and then pronounce I'm done. We just had this guy.
That's true. He does love tattooing.
We just had a guy on here again for the second time, Black Scratch. He sent me a fucking email here, like I don't know when we did the first one last year, and he said he had accomplished all his black work goals.
Oh, yeah.
Then a few months later, he sent me a follow-up. He's got black scratch all over his face, and he's done multi-layer black all over himself, and he's covered more of his tattoo. Like, it doesn't just end.
No, that's true. That's true. I guess when you do a bodysuit this fast, you're definitely pretty addicted to the process.
Well, he's already thinking about doing more.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely think he needs to do his neck. For sure.
I also think that the balance on the legs is not quite right between black and color. I think he should black out more of that leg on our right and his left. I think that black should be bigger in the balance at the bottom. I'm not saying no color. What I say is no more negative space.
Yeah, get rid of that, or get rid of more of the negative space.
Yeah, to fill in the negative space with color.
Yeah.
Because he's still got quite a bit of negative space in spots. And, yeah, I think this guy does multiple layers as time goes on anyway. And, like, it's not like you can't just go color over black. So you can have as much color as you want. And you can get it as bright as your other stuff, too. You just have to be open to multiple layers, and he clearly is anyway. So have at it, buddy. Do as much as you fucking want.
And send us the updated result, because I want to see.
I do like seeing these Psyland bodysuits, but I think I would have liked this one more if it was completely done by them, because I would have had more of what I like about it. I don't like the other elements as much.
I feel like Remy would have fun in Psyland.
Oh, I would have a good time. For sure.
You and Lily Lou would have too much fun. Or is Lily Lou still at Psyland? I don't actually know. Yeah?
Yeah. She doesn't tattoo much or at all anymore, but definitely, that's Lily Lou's baby, so.
Do they do suspensions?
Yeah.
You've been talking about them.
Yeah, of course. That's just the tip of the spear over there.
One day we're going to Germany, guys. You might see some videos of Remy in Psyland. You never know.
Maybe.
Never know.